Ain't nothing but a G-thing, baby, baby, baby. Death Row is the label that pays me, cause ain't nothing but a G.
Welcome to The Breeze. I'm JB. This is
Mario, but a lot of people call me Pope.
This is
Tariq. I go by Chico.
Alright. So this is how we flow. This is a sneakerhead versus non-sneakerheads topic. So you're gonna hear different voices and see how you think about how things will go in the sneaker game today. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the topic. What does the word sneakerhead mean to you? So you can start it off.
First, for me, being a person that's been on, sneakers since an early jit, sneakerhead, it doesn't hold a definition to me. I think it's a new term. For me, I think it's just people that like sneakers. I personally get offended when people call me a sneakerhead because it's just something I do. Just from going out at a young age in the clubs, I just always felt like I needed a new outfit and new pair of shoes. So I'm buying an outfit, pair of shoes every single week. So, to me, I guess the sneakerhead term, I don't consider myself that, but if you want to call me that, I guess call me that.
What about you? What you think?
I hear the term sneakerhead is someone that's gotta have every pair of shoes and they can critique the shoes you have on your feet. Don't you take those not they work on it. You ain't got no real shoes. It's like it's not bad to me, but
Yeah.
I agree with you, but you're truthfully speaking.
You're right.
yeah, they know when it's coming out, where you can get it, who has the real one, best resale. They have all the knowledge.
True.
Yeah, they got the plug and everything.
Plug and everything. Yep.
So I know when I think of sneakerhead in general, it's like the concept of a vice. So a vice is just basically something that you do or maybe buy that makes you feel good in general, and you do it constantly. Like a vice could be anything. It could be clothes, it could be obviously shoes, it could be libations for all those folks out there. Look that word up. Big word for the day. Libations. But it's just basically anything that kind of makes you feel good, gives you like a euphoria for whatever it is that you're doing. So the word sneakerhead, I understand it. Look at it as more like a collector, like the same way as if somebody else was collecting anything else. But I always look at it also the fact that we do collect something, but there's value behind it, so that it's like a means to the end. So if something was to happen, could you literally use this as a means of money to get something else?
Right.
People do that all the time still in the game, which is, barter. Like, I give you these for those, or I give you these 2-3 pairs to get this one specific shoe. So it's almost like money in itself. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I view the word sneakerhead. It's like it's something, a term that it has to be put on you just to give you a term, because we can't just say you're a shoe collector.
Right. And see, that's why I get offended, because me personally, it's all about if the shoe match the outfit, it is what it is. It could be some Air Force Ones, it could be some Adidas, it could be some J's. It don't have to be a particular price point, a particular hype value. You get what I'm saying?
You think that right there, what you said, do you think sneakerhead is associated with a price point that you're spending a certain amount of your income towards something that goes on your feet?
I think that's more of a hype piece right there. But a sneakerhead, someone is, me personally, I think sneakerheads buy things that is not of value to me, like me and you. I like OG stuff. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
If Jordan come out with a certain color, I'm not messing with it. You get what I'm saying? Maybe because I'm stuck in my ways, but I'm like, Jordan with it on the basketball court.
Look, we got to see that.
You know,
I just don't get to see that.
Yeah, they don't get to see
they
it.
They get to look at like YouTube or something.
Yeah,
I can see it from that point, but yeah.
Yeah, so it just brings me to a case in point where, like, I'm 40, okay? So,
date yourself, but it's okay.
so I'm 40, right? And, you know, I wear, you know, the OG stuff or whatnot. And, you know, one story, a kid, you know, came to me, you know, at work. You know what I mean? It was like, you too old to be wearing J's, wearing shoes like that. But I had to respond to him. I'm like, hey, these shoes came out when I was in school, when I came up. So honestly, you wearing the old man shoes. Why don't you wear the Luka Doncic J's or something like that? It just came out.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like honestly, you know, J's is, to me, is an old man shoe. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
I ain't old. I mean, I'm 40, but at the same time, but as we were progressing in age, they were dropping the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s out.
It's a
everything. Yeah, it's a time period shoe. So that's why, you know, to me, you know, when it comes to the calling me a sneakerhead, like, nah, I don't go for everything. I just go for what I like, nostalgia, for nostalgia purposes.
I think that, but I would also ask, you go for nostalgia purposes now, but when you first started collecting, it wasn't nostalgia purposes, because this is the first time you got your hands on this shoe. Yeah, you saw Jordan play.
Yeah.
But it was like you was collecting because of, I would say, you saw somebody that was great doing something at the highest peak, and you wanted the closest thing you could do to touch them was to wear their shoes. But later, as you went on, your shoes recreated the memories.
Yeah. So I tell you this, right? I wouldn't call it collecting, right? Because, like I said, I was buying stuff to go out and wear. Mm-hmm. So I just started, you look in the room, just like, dang, I got all these shoes now. You get what I'm saying? And keep in mind, we buying the streetwear, academics and all that stuff. That stuff went out of style, but the shoes stayed in. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So you can always match your shoes with something. You know, always get away with it. But you know, the internet and all that, it made sneaker collecting like explode. You know, I'm pretty sure it's people we never seen before with collections so big. They just sitting at home keeping it to themselves. You know what I mean? Kind of like us. You know.
I mean, yes and no. Yeah. Keeping it to ourselves, yes, because the opportunities to wear a different shoe every day doesn't come along. Like, could you? Yeah, but where are you going?
Right.
It's like you can go wear it in the house and then turn around, take them off.
Yeah.
Put on whatever. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's crazy the fact that, like you said, the internet changed things because it made the unreachable reachable.
Yeah.
Like you basically, your StockX and your GOAT and whatever like that. Like at one time, if you couldn't get it in the store, you was SOL.
That was SOL. SOL.
Done. Yeah, you was just hoping. And then it came to a point where you was like, all right, so if I missed it here, shoot, within 30 minutes, you can go over there and see how much you're willing to pay. Willing to get these shoes. Because that's what that brought along. Like I said, the internet was twofold. It allowed you to reach what was unreachable at one time, but it brought resellers.
Yeah.
It basically brought the concept of, and this is another topic, when you, back in the day, you go to the store for a drop, and then you see a person walking out with 10 bags. And you ain't got one shoe.
Man, I can tell you a story, man.
I should tell the story.
Yeah.
It's the time, you go ahead.
So I tell you this, a lot of times, if you miss the raffle, right, you can go to the mall the next day and try to get your size. So I'm just thinking about South DeKalb Mall. Just getting there right when the mall opened up on a Sunday at the sneaker drop day. And you see the little nerds in there.
Before you go,
okay.
First rise this raffle. Is this the digital raffle or is this the in-store raffle?
This is, I guess digital would be when you go online.
Digital online, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the digital. Okay.
So this the digital raffle where they didn't come up pick their sneakers, pick up their sneakers, right? So I see these little dorks, you know, and the mom looking scared, you know what I mean? And you know, I just, you know, that's the depth people will go to try to get that sneaker to resell, or to just say I got it. You get what I'm saying? These guys are coming from their comfort zone to the middle of the hood to grab these shoes, you know, risking getting robbed, everything. Cause they look real sweet. You get what I'm saying?
Trying to hit a lick on you.
Trying to hit a lick on, but you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, are they sneaker lovers? Or are they taking advantage of the culture? Because they know people.
They're taking advantage.
Yeah, they're taking advantage.
Look at it both ways. They're taking advantage, or maybe that was their only means to get these, because they're coming from a place where, like you said, it might not, that store or whatever place might not have them.
It's there, but the thing is, like, let's just say you're coming from perimeter, right?
Mm-hmm.
They order from there. Probably a lot of people, everybody will pick their shoes up.
Yeah.
Whereas down here south of Cab, you know,
They're gonna have leftovers.
you're gonna have some leftovers.
Yeah.
Somebody done looked up and got them and can't afford them, so they're gonna come down, swoop down that way and get
money.
I don't blame them, but you know, the thing is, I remember resellers back in the day, they resold it probably like $20 to $30 more, not $100. You get what I'm saying? So now sometimes, you know, you got people. I seen a guy at Stonecrest, and you know, he was walking out with the bags, and I heard some youngins whispering, you know. I don't know what happened. Hopefully, he made it to the car.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But what they said though, man, you know, a lot of times you got a lot of people that'll grab sneakers just so they can make a quick come up, and that's where I guess, you know, I don't blame them. But at the same time, man, that price has made, you know, to me, sneaker collecting, it made it kind of, to me, well, I got to the point where I don't even care no more, you know. Imagine you going on sneakers out, right? And you got this special release drop. And literally, you log on, you get on the app, 1 second, boom, sold out.
Yeah, bots.
Bots.
Yeah, we don't get hit with the bots.
But we can't say what we seen. We seen the bots in action though.
Of course, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We seen how the bots work, and we seen all the shoes ship out at one time. It's like, dang, when did these come out? But they gone though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a lot. You know, it's a lot to the point where it's like, man, I'm gonna let y'all have it. I save up, you know what I mean, and get me a pair that I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There was a time at that point too. You got anything you want to add to that? I know we got carried away over here. There's some stories over here. So
I was never really a collector like that. It was just, they were like, oh, Jordan 13's coming. I would always be, what color? I'm the color guy. What color is coming out?
Yeah.
If it wasn't the color I care for,
I get that.
So next is how or when did you start collecting? Like when did you actually start to slow down after? So how did it start for you? Like what was?
Like I say, go back to what I was talking about. Like I wasn't really collecting. I was just buying just so I could stay fly every week. You know, when we go out to the club, you know, go to Central Station. That was the main spot. But so can't nobody gas station, you know what I mean? A gas station, you know, you got a Waffle House, you know what I mean? No, but what they say, I mean, that's
7 guys.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
That's just how it started though, you know. After a couple of weeks, man, or a couple of months, or a year, or 2 years, you look back like, dang. And then the shoes you only wore one time, and sometimes you get shoes you never even wore because it might have started raining, and you're like, okay, I'm putting these to the side. You get what I'm saying? So, in the beginning, I guess my sneaker collection was it was a mixture, you know, J's, Dunks, because back in like 2004, 2003, 2004, 2005, you go to the Foot Locker inside of Cal Mall, the Champs and whatnot, they had the Dunks for like $40. You get what I'm saying? Now they like $3,000, $4,000 now. So, you know, for those from back in that day, that time period. But from a collection standpoint, I just got what I like. Like going through school and stuff like that. You know, I played a lot of basketball, so you know, and that was the reason why I played ball, so I can, you know, get the J's or something like that. But outside of that, collection wise, I guess when I started collecting, 18 years old, I guess that's when you so-called, you know, I started accumulating. That's why I started stockpiling sneakers. Yeah. But I can tell you when I slowed down, around pandemic, you know, it was then really nowhere to wear. You get what I'm saying?
It's hyper aggressive.
Like, the price was crazy high. You know what I mean?
Dunks, like pandas. Why?
Yeah.
Still why?
Why?
Sitting on shelves now.
Yeah.
But back then it was couldn't even have a pair.
Yeah. Like I have a 16-year-old now with a size 12, so I unloaded him with so many sneakers, bro. You know, and still to this day, you know, if he wants something, he can grab it. But now, you know, I have 3, so now kind of, you know, keep the kids fly. And I get me probably, I guess you'll call it a hype beast pair now. A Spencer pair that lasts me, you know. And then, you know, you ever got to the point where you'll order a shoe and you will look at it, throw it in the closet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It literally gets one outing, so and then right back in the box.
That's it. But I wear everything though. I wear everything. So, you know, if I forgot about it, I eventually get to it. But, you know, I'm not the person that's gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna wear these. I'm gonna eventually put that shoe on. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So, I mean, yeah. So from a collector standpoint, I started accumulating shoes. Like a hoarder, you know. One time throw into the closet, get a new outfit, a new shoe to go with it. It ranged from the Pumas. It didn't matter. Whatever went with the outfit, that's what it was. Yep.
So what about you? When did it start?
When did it start? Definitely when I got a job. My parents was not having it. The Jordans, when they used to be 140, and they was like, that's blasphemy. I would never. So when I got a job, I could start buying my own pair of shoes. And of course, it's always been Jordans. Like King Griffey, okay. Barry Sanders. So if you see the Jordans, it's like my most designed shoe, paycheck, gotta have it. What color they got? Yep, give me.
Gotcha.
And South DeKalb Mall. That was me. In there. What
slowed you down?
Oh, parents.
Oh yeah.
Easily, like I remember I used to just buy random colors of shoes just to have them. And my son came and then my daughter came back right behind them, and it was just like priorities instantly changed. It was like, do I really need these, or do I need this big box of Pampers? Big box of Pampers. The wipes. Let me get them.
All right, so for me, I remember when I didn't really have no collection at all up into even when I got into college. I remember in college I had 3 pairs of shoes. I had 2 Air Force Ones, a mid and a low.
Okay.
They cost me $45 a piece.
Okay.
And I think I had walked in the store and looked up on Flip 13s. And I wore those shoes for about 2 years in college. Before that, I was like it was like, I don't even remember, like probably like some shoe carnage ones. Shoe shop. It was like some old basic bottom, like Nikes.
Yeah.
But like those, that's when I like kind of like, okay, I got these 3 pairs and I wore them to the ground. Like straight bottom fell off the flints. You know, they was all white. Yeah, grayed up and everything. But then I think it started for me when I kind of came to moved to Georgia. When I moved from Georgia and I got my first, I want to say my first real job, and it was with the company I'm at with now. You know, same company, but it was funny because there was a detail art like store not too far from there, and what happened was I met up with the people in there. There was also people that like shoes and stuff like that, Saturday we'll work and we'll be like, all right, so we go on break, we're gonna go pick up the shoe.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. Like it just became a point where, you go somewhere so much, just like back in the day, everybody know your name, they see you, oh yeah, I got you. Because I remember you done already bought a few pairs every other Saturday you coming in. And now they know you, oh yeah, you got you, I got you. Yeah. So people, when you start doing that, the manager know you and all this stuff. And then it was weird because it started to continue like that for me. Because in Douglasville right now, I know that the manager's been changed in Foot Locker, but the guy in Hibbets, I've known him for years. And like I'll be walking in and be like, hey, I don't even be on like a raffle or nothing. Be like, hey, you still got it? He'd be like, yeah, I got you. Or I'll call him up and be like, hey, I missed on the raffle. He'd be like, all right, at 12:01, I got him. Be here. It's like, because you gotta hold him. But I started like getting to the point where I knew the managers at the malls, where it was Foot Locker and Finish Line, JD's, all of them. Freaking what's the other one? Yeah. I just started knowing the managers. Like I started like being friends with the managers, and then they started just kind of taking care of you. They called me up, hey, I got a shipment in, you want to come get them? Yeah. And I was always buying them 2 pairs, one for me, one for my wife. And everything I bought was one for me, one for my wife. And at that time, she was like my lady. At that time, she wasn't my wife. It was always 20. 20. Yeah. But so what started to slow it down for me, and I'm in the process now. And I got a 7-month-year-old. So in the last 7 months, I've backed off slightly. I'm getting better at backing off. But every now and then, a couple slip through the cracks. I'd be like, dang, like it was spontaneous. It was like I bought it, and I didn't even think about it. It was almost like, that's the concept of the vice. I call it. It's like you're not even thinking about it. Just hit the button and buy it. Yeah, Sneakers app, man. Click, hey, got him. Yeah, you instantly happy and regret it at the same time. Sometimes you be like, and then you be like, I'm gonna return them. You never do. What? You never return them. But yeah, that's how that happened with me.
The sneaker app thing, right? Buying shoes out, off of emotion. The reason being is because you lose so much, right?
The FOMO.
Yeah, you lose,
Missing out, yeah.
And then, it gets to the point where you finally win one and you like happy, but then, dang, I really want these. And then in the back of your mind is like, I gotta wait 2 more years to get again because I want these jokers right here. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I feel you 100%. When it comes to, children, of course, and yeah, it is hard to pull away from it. You got to make a choice. At the end of the day. But sometimes I always say, always treat yourself though. You should always treat yourself. Work hard. This, that, and the third.
Yeah, but it's done changed. That mark, like treat yourself. It used to be 180. Now it's 200. Treat yourself. 220.
Yeah, 220.
It's like wait a second. Like at one time, 150.
150 treat yourself.
It was like okay.
Treat myself.
Right.
Oh man, I'm gonna always treat myself, man. I'm gonna have to because we work hard, man.
But then you want
and we
shoes
take
or
care
groceries.
You
want shoes or groceries?
I mean, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation to make that decision.
I know.
But treat yourself. They don't always have to be shoes. You get what I'm saying? But man, if you see something you like, you don't have to go crazy with it. At least one or 2 pair a year. I guess you can make an excuse for that.
Yeah, you can.
Especially if you already got a large collection. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but having a kid, that affects it. Especially, how old are y'all kids?
13 and 12.
7 months.
7 months. So, yeah, 13 to 12. I know you feel it now because when they was in preschool size, a little $80 for some J's, that's fine. But then they get to grade school, 150, 160, and then now
it was 120.
I got one to size 12, so you already know we paying the same. So Yeah, you know that will make you pull back. You know, children.
Something I also noticed too is when, and I kind of have to always explain this. Like I show a picture of like part of my shoe collection, right, or whatever, something like that, and they be like, "Man, you collected so many shoes." And I have to kind of frame it for them and be like, "It started in like 2010."
Yeah.
So it's 2024. So it's 14 years, if not more, of shoes. It's not like I'm going out there. It's not like I went through a shopping spree where I was just, all year long, just breaking bank. Like, but you gotta think like the accumulation of it.
Yeah.
And then also, like you said, I know for you, you going through the part where you're downstash.
Downstash.
Yeah.
You know the reason for the downstash? So let's talk about Jordan 4s, right?
Okay.
What's the
Which the white cements are coming out next year.
Yeah, well, let's just talk about Jordans in general. Like a lot of times, those shoes, especially depending on what year they came out or they were produced, they start cracking, paint start chipping. So, I got to a point where it was like, okay, am I gonna let this shoe disintegrate or should I just sell it and let somebody else restore it and enjoy it? So that's the way that I really downsized. Facebook Marketplace, offer up those places. Once I seen that I had to shoot for a certain amount of time, especially if I ain't wear it, sell it. I didn't have nobody to give it away to now, so now those shoes is just get to a little guy or whatnot.
Speaking of that, shameless plug. Hey y'all, if y'all out there, put his link in the bio or whatever. Need your restored, need your shoes restored, now cleaned and stuff like that, he'll take care of you like that.
SneakerRevival.
SneakerRevival. So make sure you check that out. If you need some work done on your shoes, you meet with him, send it off, whatever it is, he's gonna take care of you.
Yep.
Shameless plug. Anyway.
There you go.
Got me thinking. I'm like,
Some stuff you gotta take care of.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's move on real quick. What was your first pair of brand name shoes and how did you get them? Let's start with it.
first pair of brand name shoes, because I'm gonna put my age on this.
Not with you, but
BKs, British Knights.
British Knights. British Knights.
I think I was in the first grade, and I think we got them from Payless way back in the day, and I felt like a king.
Like the dude on South Central, what's his name? The dude, the little kid on South Central had the BKs on. The movie South Central.
Which
Bobby Johnson?
Yeah.
What was his name?
What was it?
The little boy.
Not really thinking I said. So we'll move on to the next one. Anyway.
BK.
Alright. Like how'd you get them? Oh, you just pay less, just
Yeah, they just, grandma walked in, pick your shoes. Of course, it's Payless. It's not like it's
I know,
thing.
yeah, pay less. Yeah.
And bought them for me. Wore them to school. Everybody just looking at my shoes like, wow. They had like little snakeskin design on them. They were gray and black, like a whole BK sign on them. It was just, I felt like somebody at that moment. Coming from Pro Wings to that.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up, man.
What about you?
I never, I can remember, I kid you not, I can remember when I had to be about 4 years old. It had to be, I remember seeing the white and green Stan Smiths. So I remember having the Dope Man Nikes, first grade. Like my mom kept me with some decent shoes on. She had it looking decent. You know, it was far in between. So if you go to the mall, you pick that shoe out. She said, no, whatever shoe you pick, you're gonna be sitting with it for a second. You get what I'm saying? So with that said, man, she let us have a decent budget on the shoe. But yeah, those Stan Smiths, man, I remember those like, cause I know it was before kindergarten. I remember those right there, and I was like, yo, these fly.
For me, being from South Carolina, I remember everything. I was with Payless at one time, but I wasn't getting even British Knights. I was getting like just some all white shoes, all black shoes. That's what it was. So, but my first brand name shoes came from a guy at my church, and it was like Christmas time, right? Holidays and whatnot. And he saw. I don't know why he told my mama he was gonna buy a pair of shoes. I guess he just felt sorry for me or something. He bought me a pair of Clunkers Felines. I'm thick, so like it was like
Clunkers.
that thick, like just like. And I was like, man, I got some Felines, and it was one. I don't know why, but my mom told him to get one side to go up. I go up a full size. So I'm up there clapping at the same time.
You got the bolts on.
Yeah, bolts on, tied tight. Got to school thinking like, oh yeah, I got some Felines. I'm supposed to let that be turned the other way and walked away. I didn't even say nothing. I just was like, well, at least they ain't say nothing about my other shoes. They at least just turned away. So Jones. And now this is in high school too. Like I was probably a sophomore. Yeah, sophomore or junior. I was in that in between stage. So I didn't even have like any. My mom did not believe in no brand name shoes. She just didn't care. Didn't care at all. So that was my first ones. They were all black, like military black, look like straight off the line.
No color?
No color. The only thing that was a color on it was the Feline logo.
Yeah.
And it was in the top back of the shoe. Like just little Feline right there.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if they was real or not. Not that big about it. I was just like,
They probably was.
yeah, it's like, but I mean, I was thankful for them. It was my first pair, so that's what happened with me. All right, so now we go to what was the craziest thing you had to go through to get a pair of shoes?
I know. I think the craziest thing I've done was, it was a restaurant, right? Well, this is doing a sneaker app, sneakers app phase. Before then, well, I talk about that. But right, the crazy thing I done with took my children to the Belinda's restaurant in Stonecrest and tried to go for the Carolina Blue Jordan 1s, suede. So I tried to go for those. I'm just gonna see if I can sit up there and I'll have a better chance of hitting, because I ain't hitting at home. I had a better chance of hitting at work on sneakers out than hitting at home. So yeah, so I went there and got them.
What?
Got them. Yeah.
So, I kind of remember this story because he told me this before. He made it a ritual to go back.
Oh.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the one time, one off. It was like, now it's a religion.
It's a religion now.
Like Sunday morning.
So yeah, we had certain places we would go to at work, and no matter how the operation running, we'll run to that dock door, and everybody over there just trying to go. I'm talking about we about 4 or 5 deep over there. I'm calling, JB, you coming?
Yeah, we had a whole like network in the background.
Yeah.
Shooting texts out like, hey, 15 minutes. It'll be on. 10 minutes.
Oh,
hey,
God.
get to a spot where you can get a connection because you in the warehouse. So,
Yeah.
So well, you out there.
So we're looking at the ratio. We got like 1 to 5. One of us hit, everybody happy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we all won.
Yeah.
But with that said, though, before then, back in the day, just waiting outside of Walters, for their release, I had a cousin that worked at Walters since he was in high school, but I never used them as a plug. I never done it, man.
Let me get them.
Yeah, so dang, I never used them. He still go up there from time to time and help out. But with that said, man, those Walters lines used to be crazy though.
Down the side of the building, just
downside of the building. Oh, and one more story. Sophomore year at Georgia State, entered a slam dunk contest, and one of the prizes was the French Blue 12s, and a night at a hotel. One dunk contest to get those French Blue 30.
You won the dunk contest?
Everybody got their look what they used
So
to.
look, no, nobody got that look.
Yeah.
But what they said, man, I guess, I think dragging my kids up early in the morning to go to Belinda's, go hit on sneakers out every Saturday. That's the crazy thing right there. It costs to sit in there. But yeah, that's another plug. I don't think they're open no more. But with that said, man, that's about the crazy thing I've done.
about you?
Oh God, mine is digital. The big wars. One of the shoes I brought with me. I went to get them in person, of course. 11 and a half. Oh, sold out. Got them 12. Nope, sold out. Go on eBay. Or is one pair my size. Starting bid $250. I'm like, God. Yeah, all right, $250. Somebody bid. Wait, what?
The person that put them on. The person that put them on last year.
Well, 285. Like we just going back 300. 300, and I won them. Like I felt like a king for a second till I was like, I just paid $300. What am I thinking?
Anybody know this when it was just that? It's 360 off the rip.
Off the rip.
380.
Yeah, my partner was an Yeezy fan. I was like, nah, not that price. Nah. Ended up getting the foam runners, but the ones that's made like the sweaters, nah, I didn't get them.
Yeah.
Alright, for me, I got two stories. It's more than two, but I'm gonna tell two stories. So Master 12s came out. It was around the holidays. We outside. Now, this is prior to them. They used to make them line outside the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Like at times they used to be like, oh, you can line up at the store.
Yeah.
You know, inside the mall. But this line, they made us line up outside the mall. Now, the mall was opening up at, I believe, like 9:30. They was on like an early release because they wanted to basically get people there, get them out, that kind of thing. So I'm in there. Me and my lady get there, and it's about 40 people already in line. I'm like, alright, I'm going to there, and we standing in line. Now, mind you, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what we was thinking, but yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning, we up there, we in line. Yeah, they got chairs up there and everything. These Master 12s, which we haven't redone yet.
Right.
I still got my Master 12s. Haven't worn them no time, but they just all black. It's weird. They like the black cats.
Yeah.
The black cat 4s and 3s, but they 12s.
Right.
But so we up there, and you know, you talking to people. That was one of the good things, the camaraderie, and meeting people in line that kind of have the same interests as you. You go through, you see kind of like what they wearing, that kind of stuff. What yours they got on. Most of the time, you see the shoe that's releasing a variation of that shoe.
Yeah.
So you go up there, and you might see like cherry 12s and French blue 12s and all types of 12s, just all 12s. Everybody got all types of 12s except the one that we waiting to get. So what ended up messing it up a little bit was people were in line, then you start seeing, like it got to like 8 o'clock. So we out there, it's freezing, it's cold outside, bundled up, but it's still cold outside. Start seeing people let other people in line. Oh yeah, I got you, come on up here. So it was 40 people in line, and then it was like 30 people behind me, but for some reason the line kept getting thicker up front.
Oh, no.
So now you see people get out their cars and walk up there. Now people getting mad, people walking up the line like, yo, like we've been waiting out here for like 2 hours. Like, what you mean like this person gonna drive up here and this little cousin, he ain't getting no shoes. No, you lying, bro.
What are you here for?
Yeah, why you here? Like, if you ain't get no shoes, why are you here? Like, everybody out here. Anyway, so that was a big thing. And then all of a sudden, like, I want to say about 8:30 or so, Foot Locker people come out. They got cards. They got numbers. They walking down the line. What's your size? They give them a card. Size. They get to me. Hey, what's your size? I need like a 12. Well, you got no more 12s. Give me 13. All right, you got the last 13. Cool. They behind me, like 5 people left. Five people behind me, they got cars. They tell everybody, there's like 50 people behind them, we out of shoes, we ain't got no more. Folks was pissed.
Yeah.
Folks walking up down the line, hey, what size you got? What size you got? Because they trying to buy the shoe. Because, you know, they gave us a card that we bring the card back to buy the shoe. Because if you didn't have a card, they weren't going to let you in the mall. So it was like, they was trying to make sure everybody else left. Now, mind you, it could have been on some fugazi stuff because they could have had more shoes they was back doing. regardless of the fact that's what happened with that. And then it started snowing.
What?
That was the cake. Like, we out there and it started snowing out there. We like, yo, are we serious? We all out here like this? Oh, okay. I was like, okay. And that was, I ended up getting the 13s. My lady got, the 12s. My lady got the 12s. We still got them. And I probably don't wear them because how much it went through just to get them.
Yeah.
So that was the first story. From that point on, I ain't never wait for no shoes no more. I was like, that was the worst I waited for shoes ever. I was like, if I ain't getting them, I ain't waiting outside for no 3-4 hours for no shoes.
Yeah.
And then the last thing would be with the Jordan 1 reimagines. The hype, right? Didn't hit on anything. Was waiting for everything. So what happened with me on that day that I didn't hit, we left the mall, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna walk over here to this consignment. We gonna ride over to this consignment shop, but we ain't going in. Or we went in, they was like, we don't have no pairs. And it's Saturday morning. So I said, you know what? We ride up there, we in the car, and we just sitting in the parking lot. And I told my lady, I said, somebody gonna come over here with these shoes. And I know they're gonna sell them for $500 if they get in the consignment shop. So I'm sitting up there, and this dude get out of his truck. And you see the box. You already know what the box looks like. It's got a special box. He put it on the roof, and I don't know whether he's fixing something or whatever. So I hop out the car. I walk up to him. Oh, it was Caucasian dude at that. So I know he already nervous. Yeah. I walk up to him. I said, hey, excuse me. I don't need to start you or nothing like that. Hey, what size do you have those? He was like, I got size 12.
Oh my God.
I said, okay. I said, I know you about to walk in here. I know you want to get cash. How much do you want for those? He was like, man, I gotta walk in and see how much they're gonna give me. I said, before you walk in there, let's come to a conclusion out here how much you want for it. I said, he was like, how much you willing to give me? I said, well, I tell you what, I said, they go for 180, right? I'll give you 250 off rip. He was like, nah, that ain't enough. I was like, all right, 280. 280 is $30 more. He was like, He was like, man, I said, yo, all right, this is the final offer, 300.
Got him.
He said, yeah, he said, go ahead, I'll do it 300. He was like, I got him off the Nike app. He was like, he showed me the Nike app, he showed me the receipt from it and everything. Everything was in prison. And I knew cash happened at 300 on the dot. So he had to pay his own fee unless he waited for it. But anyway, I paid $300 for the reimagined ones, and I never wore them. They're still in the box. I saw the picture of it to him that morning and said, I got them. And I never wore them.
Remember that same day I'm riding around trying to find somebody, and I ended up finding my pair too that same day. Sent him a picture too as well. Yeah.
And then I was like, man, these reimagined ones ran us for such a, like, the fact that we were still waiting for them to restock it. It never happened.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where it's crazy because the reimagined ones, Jordan 1s at that time was so hype. The reimagined 3s, 4s, all that came out. People was getting them, but they wasn't nowhere close to that ones. Those ones was something different.
Yeah.
So if you got those ones, shout out to you. Whatever you had to go through. We hit it on the app, lucky you. I didn't have my luck, and we'll see that in the future where my luck that came in. But yeah, I think I hit my luck quota. I don't think I'm gonna hit any better.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my 2 right there. All right. Now we can talk about how has the sneaker game changed from the time from back in the day, how we looked at shoes, what we consider as being a top tier shoe, and what is considered now like it's an everyday casual. But back in the time, we were probably looking at it as like, yo, this is the best. So let's start with you.
So I can tell y'all back right now, sitting on the Alps, you have the Air Max 98 Plus, the orange flame color, OG, sitting. I'm waiting on it to go on sale. I want to get it right now, but that's just how I am. And that point alone lets me know, like, when it comes to the sneaker culture, back in the day, you would have saw a lot of videos out, probably Harrison Neville or anyone, they probably brought that Air Max 98 Plus out and hyped it up. You get what I'm saying? Right now, I mean, you don't have a Travis Scott name to it, or it's not a Jordan. They probably won't, hype it up as it is. So now it's just like when it comes to just sneakers in general, the kids have a lot more style now. Like I said, they rocking Asics, New Balances. It ain't all about Jordans no more. So now the price of Jordans are lower. You get what I'm saying? So, and I like it, But with that said, man, the kids now they more into the hype, to the clothes and stuff, designer shoes and stuff like that now. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these releases take a back seat.
You read my mind on that.
Yeah, a lot of they take a back seat now. But that's good for people like us. Now we go into the mall and you might see something in Foot Locker. Like for the past few years, I never set foot in a Foot Locker. I thought about buying shoes from a regular store in the mall because I knew I wasn't gonna have nothing I liked inside there. You get what I'm saying? So, we had to go to the consignment shop, hype 24/7 or something like that. Just go, get a deal or try to, trade something in and get something you want. But outside of that, man, after the pandemic, the PPP loan money gone. It's dead now. A lot of shoes sitting. Yeah.
How you think it change?
Designer shoes. I see a lot of the youth, the kids, the teenagers, Prada, Gucci, Louis.
Sound like a rap man.
Exactly. So it's giving Jordans a break. And like when he mentioned the Air Max, it was, what was it, 96? Air Max 96, I believe. Like those were in school for us, it was the top two. If you didn't have the J's and then the Air Max, the blue with the green bubble. And
95.
That's 95?
Yeah.
Oh, those were the ones right there. Like, and what was it, like 120, 140-ish? My parents like, couldn't do that till I was an adult, had my own job by myself. But definitely these Louis and red bottoms that they have for the youth, they love those. I see a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yes, Prada.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's like a roller coaster. We started at one level, like Jordans and stuff, and then, it went up to like Louis Vuittons and Gucci and Prada and whatever else was out there that was high raised. And then for me, it looked like it dropped back to like New Balances now and Asics and stuff. It's like a roller coaster. Pumas, yeah. It's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down, and like what people think hype is at this moment in time. It goes into clothes and stuff like that. But one of the main things I've seen is the fact that the sneaker app everything that digital wise, you can get the shoes sent to you. Like what's the odds of you really going in the store anymore?
Yep.
Like nobody really goes in, and like you might go to the mall, but you might go to the mall and go in the Foot Locker or whatever shoe store of choice, and then you look around, and then you don't buy, and then you'll go home and then be like purchase, and then you'll be at your house when you're ready for it. You ain't gotta worry about nothing else, because you might have went in there for something totally different. But back in the day, we used to go in there just to go to the sneaker stores. Now you go in there and you go in every store but the sneaker store, because you really go in there for it. Because you can get more likely go in there and if they got your size, you still got to go online. So online you gonna get your size. Sometimes it's more discounted online than what it is in stores.
True.
So it's like, why waste the gas and the time?
The heartbreak.
It's just that's the change that I've seen the most. Is everything is very digital. You want it, you can get it. Something that you might have wanted back in the day, and now you can get it. And you ain't gotta go find nobody. Just go straight to the apps and
straight to the apps.
Yeah, we just have so many apps now, so it's not even just the main ones, StockX and GOAT and sneaker stores. It's like so many apps out there. They got trading apps and it was
Trade block,
then they got another one too, the WhatsApp or something like that. It's one of the apps that you can do when they be online, and then you can bid, or you can just buy straight And then shoot, Instagram and Facebook marketplace.
Oh, definitely marketplace. Marketplace.
Definitely get your hands on stuff. eBay. eBay got its own, generic check where you can go in there and somebody wore shoes, and now you can get those for whatever the price they gonna set it at, and you can barter with it. Nah, I don't want to pay that. You pay this.
Add like extra 3 days to when they do the check, but yeah.
Yeah, if they even check, who knows? All right, so guys, we had a good talk. We didn't got to the good part of it. When we get the what is it called? Show and tell.
Show and tell.
Show and tell. So we'll start on your side, right? And we're gonna alternate. We're gonna go around, and we're gonna do this. So, what is the most expensive pair of shoes that you have? Now, we ain't out here judging. We ain't looking at it's not that expensive as far as what StockX or somebody else says is expensive. This is expensive either to you for whatever reason that you deem it to be expensive. So go ahead and start with you. Show us what you got. What's the most expensive shoe?
Bring them out.
Put them in the middle so we
Bring
can
them out.
talk about it. Take them out of the box and put them in the middle.
Big war, I got it.
3M.
3M Jordan.
3M.
Jordan 6s.
Jordan 6s.
That's the ones I got.
Size 12. My size.
Size 12.
Our size. It's funny, we all wear size 12. So that's yeah, like I was telling him before when I saw him, I was like, you don't really see him all the time. Like, you don't generally go out and see somebody wearing the 3M 6s.
Those are good condition too, man.
Probably wore them twice.
Hey, good condition. These the ones that cost you
$300.
$300.
They 5 I like these. These 5.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully that 3M bounce with these lights. We'll know it when I get the playback. Yeah.
Did you get a pair? I never got a pair of these.
That's what I told him.
I like these, man. They 5. I see them, but yeah, these are 5.
I never got a pair of them. I don't know if they just, for me, it didn't appeal to me at the time. They don't now, but maybe it's just one of those times where you might have hit a wall and be like, you know what, I ain't buying no more shoes. I don't care, they put this out. So that was what it is for me. All right, so we're gonna pull yours off. Let's bring yours up. Let's see.
So I kind of got.
You got multiples?
I got 2. I got one that means the most and one that's the most.
I said one that what?
One that means the most.
One that means the most? Well, that's your nostalgia though, right?
The nostalgia?
Yeah,
you know what? That's nostalgia.
Yeah. We're just doing the expensive one now.
Okay, so nostalgia I bought 3. It's a 3-way tie.
We'll get to that too.
Okay.
So this is just expensive.
So expensive.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Of course, it would be a pair of Travis Scott's.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what the market value is right now? As of right now, like hypothetically.
I don't know, but I paid 8. So.
8, so they probably run that grand mark.
Yeah. I saw 19 at one point. They got high, but it's hype. Freaking $140 shoe. You know what I mean? They 5. They turn heads.
That's one of the things that when you put them on, people see them. So, it's not like people double check. They look and then they look again. Oh, look, I know what those are. Those Travis Scott's, the backwards check, the color coordination, and everything like that. I think those remind me of the fragments a lot too.
Yeah.
So
I had other Travises as well, but this one right here by far, I think it is the most. Other Jordan ones that go up a good price, but me personally, I like these right here.
800.
Yeah.
I'm hurt over 300.
That's a burner.
What you got?
All right. So I got a staple in the community. When I was saying that this shoe is, I understand why I don't win on the sneakers app because I paid retail for them. So with that being said, staple in the community. The original Jordan ones, Travis Scott's. The only thing I did was cut the laces off of them. Never been wore. Clean at the bottom. DS, as we like have to say.
That's a grown man shoe right there.
It is. It's a grown man shoe, but the fact that I got other brown shoes, I refuse to wear these. And I said, if it ever came to a point where I need to make a payment on something and I didn't have it, I might could get away with saying, hey, you take these, and we gonna square.
How much you give? How much would you let those go for?
So right now, I know last time I looked and it could have changed. I think size 12, they're anywhere between 15 to $2,000.
Yeah. I should have paid the $9. I remember they were $9. Yeah. And they went up right when the pandemic.
And as of right now, I think other than friends and family stuff, that's the highest regular cost of his shoes.
Yeah.
The friends and family are always gonna be way higher because it's exclusive. I don't know what it would take for me to let them go.
Where?
I thought about it and I debated on it, but the fact that I got so many other shoes, I was just like, I believe these would be worth something even when the sole fall off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be one of those things where I might not ever get to wear them in my life, unfortunately, because I choose not to. But the fact that I got them for, at that time, I think it was like $160.
Something like that.
Like $160 for these shoes.
Jordan 1s, yeah.
I got them on the Nike app, and I'll probably screenshot it somewhere up there and put it up there so you can see it, but it'll be up there somewhere. You know, I edited it in somewhere, but
yeah. This might have ruined your sneakers app.
My sneakers app experience that they gave me that one lifetime win, one lifetime achievement award.
Yeah,
and that was it.
I think I'm ruined too. So
yeah, so I mean that was it. So all right, that was fun. All right, let's move to the most comfortable pair of shoes that you own. You go ahead. You start again. You start us off. Unless you want to reverse it. You got 3 of them, so let's start with you.
So let's
start with you, Mr.
My most. Okay, I bought the clean one, a pair, I guess. So this is my most comfortable shoe right here.
The Wave Runners.
Wave Runners.
Yeah, I never got to enjoy that, but I'm gonna tell you about that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Chose the Wave Runners, but the Vomero 5s is like literally right behind it. I don't know, with the Wave Runners, man, it's kind of like one of the first dad shoes, I would say. Between those and Yeezy 500, they were big too.
That style, that
silhouette,
right?
But then Balenciaga just came with the gigantic clown shoe, Right. But with that said, though, man, this right here, I guess, outside of the 350s, man, is probably the Yeezy 700s are like, very comfortable.
Yeah, iconic and comfortable.
Iconic, yeah.
Iconic and comfortable.
As you can see, I wear everything. So, but with that said, these are my most comfortable. I would say Vomero 5s, but these it right here.
So my quick story on that I was gonna tell earlier is, we was at work. You remember when they re-released, and I think you didn't get them because you had a pair already. They re-released. I'm at work. How about I hit? Let's just say my transaction went through, but my bank rejected it 3 times.
Yeah.
And I called my bank and I was like, hey, why did you reject this 3 times? And they said, well, we didn't know. Like the bank puts a red flag on vendors that they don't know. I'm like, it's Adidas. Everybody knows Adidas. And they was like, well, what we did was we went back in, put it so that Adidas can now you can go back and purchase the shoe. By that time, it was sold out. But I could literally see on my account where it went through 3 times and got rejected, and the money just kept going back in my account. So I had one shoe 3 times over, and I couldn't get the shoe, and I was so sick, and I really wanted those shoes, and it would have cost me $350. I think if I go back and look now, I probably could get them for $4. But it just made me sick. The fact that I never get them. It's just like, all right, well, maybe they just went for me. But yeah.
Gotcha. All right, most comfortable would be my Horizon. Huarache, what is it called? The City Runners. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
the amount of comfort, it's like a foot massage all day. Like, I thought I was gonna wear them to work. I was like,
Get that dust on them and no coming back.
they sit up high and safe. Like, they feel amazing. What was it, 140? I got it for it, and it's just best feeling shoe I had.
I have to remember when Huarache used to run it. Like Huarache, you repaired Huaraches, he was like,
Oh, you was a man.
He came out with the OGs last year. The white, purple, black.
Oh, white, purple with
Yeah.
green on the tongue.
Yeah, they came out with those. I tried to get those, but yeah, Huaraches, you can't go wrong. Perfect for the gym.
yeah, I got a pair of Huarache gym shoes, black and white.
I don't think I have a pair of Huaraches, so now I gotta go look. I gotta go try to find me.
So this whole debate about Huarache versus Prestos, which one was the most comfortable?
Who won?
I used to wear Prestos in my senior year of high school when they first came out. Oh man, that was it. That was the last time I had the Prestos though.
For me, that's what was probably the most comfortable. I got two pair of all black Prestos.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, and I wear them probably more than my Huaraches, but it's just, the time. I put a lot of gym time in them, so Huaraches. So.
Yeah.
All right, good pick. All right, so mine is a little bit newer because I just recently came upon these, and I was just like, man, I wore them. I was like, man, why are these as comfortable as I did not think this was gonna be this comfortable.
Gotcha.
So they're not popular this fitted, but the 350s.
Sweaters.
Yeah, the sweaters, right. These are the 350s compact, V2 compacts. And when I put them on, they felt like a sock on the bottom, and then the 350 feel on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like sock on top and the 350 cushion on the bottom. And I was like, man. And I took them to Six Flags.
What?
And I wore them things all the way through the park. And when I tell you, my feet felt great.
Yeah.
And that just legitimately don't happen. My feet felt so good. By the time we left there, I was just surprised. Like, yep, that's it for me. 3 hours, 4 hours at the park, and my feet was not hurting at all. And they got them up and down like, walks and Six Flags.
Down.
But that right there, the 350s, and I understood, like, my girls, she loves her 350 Zebras, like, forever. Like, she, and you gotta get them clean though. But anyway, but yeah, like 350s, I did not think that was gonna be my most comfortable shoe, but yeah, 350s became my most comfortable shoe ever.
I got a 350 story.
Oh yeah.
So, took the kids to Disney World a couple of years ago, right? My biggest thing, right? Standing on my right leg, I had an issue with my ankle, the crutches and stuff, dislocated, fractured and whatnot. So, wore the 350s to Disney World. Keep in mind, we stayed there all day, about 8 hours. You get what I'm saying? And man, when I got home, I felt it, right? Woke up in the morning, couldn't walk. I had to grab a house shoe so I could just get around. I put some, put cushion. But then, we recently went to, Universal Studios. I was like, I need to get me a shoe to walk in because it's gonna happen again from Aero 5s. I didn't want to walk around in the Yeezys and whatnot, the 700, but I got those from Aero 5s and I was like,
life changing for you.
Life changing, bro. Now I'm sold. I'm sold.
I'm waiting. So I felt like the Vomeros are kind of like, what is that shoe that came out? It's like that wave where it's real hyped up, and then eventually it'll drop to the bottom. Oh, the 750s. I mean, that's 720s.
720s?
You remember the 720s, 19720s?
Yeah.
It was all hyped up, and everybody was like, air.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was like, at one time they dropped to like $60. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait, and I know the Vomeros, they're gonna eventually drop because they ain't gonna last forever. They ain't one of those last forever shoes. But I ain't gonna get me a pair. I'm just gonna wait till they get to the low price.
And
it's starting to go down. You can get a Primera right now for like $100.
Yeah, certain colors.
Yeah, certain colors. It's Black Friday, man.
Oh, coming up soon.
So yeah, that's why you can get them. Is if it's regular price, they still up there. So alright, so let's see, where do we want to start? So the most nostalgic pair of shoes. Nostalgia. So where we was at before we went over here?
We went here, there.
Okay. Back to you. Okay. Back to you.
Back to you. Most of the stuff. The box is a little beat up, but I had it for you.
That's what makes it nostalgia.
Yeah.
If it ain't beat up, it's something up with that.
Now, if y'all got these in y'all collection, I'm gonna be surprised. But we go see. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh. This means a lot to this guy.
It's that Miami cross trainer.
Yeah.
That's the Miami colorway.
Most nostalgic. I always wanted these. These are like the electric version of the Miami colors. I think the Miami one's got like a yellow check, and this turquoise is a little darker. And I can't remember what color the back of the sole is, but I went for some all black shoes. Mind my business. That's how I started. Let me go get some black shoes. Walked in there and I saw these. Couldn't take my eye off of them. Just like, I was like, I always wanted those in high school. Could never get them. Didn't even have an outfit to wear.
What?
Just one of them.
Just had to have them, and I bought them. I bought these when my daughter was almost 1. She was born in 2012. I wore them, the bottom barely.
Yeah. I know it.
I wore them probably once or twice way back then. I wore them on my bachelor party in 2019, and they have not seen the light of day till today.
But they always there for you.
Oh yeah.
They'll always be there for you.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with cross trainer.
Not at all. And that
Diamond
needed
turns.
them. Yeah.
All that. I'm a cross trainer fan. Like when I was dislocated ankle or whatnot, that was the shoe. I came in with the Dion's.
Yeah.
With
I
the
remember.
diamond turfs. It came out the black was already. I came in with the all white and red ones. Clean.
What happened to them?
So
That's the story about that.
moving, to a new house or whatnot. So I left the sneakers. I don't know why. All my sneakers, I put them in my car, took them there, except for those, right? Because I was gonna wear them to work. Man, the movers got me. They got me.
Came back and it was clean. Clean, gone, pick.
Got me.
Oh my God! He opened the box and was like, "Well,
Yeah,
look at God."
And ain't no telling what else they got. You get what I'm saying? Because I had so much shoes back then, I forgot. So ain't no telling. Because I had a couple of them inside a different box inside the moving truck. So yeah, them jokers.
God,
I'm about to say,
they got their own guy.
Coming. I know they face right now, but yeah, you can't go wrong with cross trainers from the junior size. Emmett Bills. That cross trainer phase. That 94, 95, 96 phase. 97. No, 95, 94, 95, 96, 93 too. That phase right there, man. The cross trainers was running. Whew, man, yeah, those are good. Though.
Those are good.
y'all got them? Y'all got any of these?
Nope.
What?
Not.
I like Ken Griffey's and Dion's. I would pay top dollar for what Barry Sanders wore and what Junior Seau wore. I'm trying to think what movie was that. Dang, they took my tongue, but yeah, I paid top dollar for those.
It was a pair of berries I always wanted. I think it was 96. I think that's what it was. They white, like little blue on the side.
97.
Nike check. 97.
Yeah.
Whenever
96,
they bring it
97.
back out, I'm going for it. Never had a pair.
Five.
What you got?
So I bought. Okay, so these right here are nostalgia. I brought both pairs because it's two colorways that dropped, and then I bought one that really means a lot to me.
Okay.
But I'm gonna start off with these right here. I'm pretty sure everybody got the University Red.
Yeah. Big
Air
balls.
Maxes.
Oh.
And then you got the blue right here as
I remember
well.
when you cop those. I said,
So this it right here.
very clean shoe too.
Clean.
Very, very clean.
And I had them before, you know, so I actually rebought these right here because I jacked up the other ones. But with that said though, man, they just cool, man. They go good with jogging suits and things that nature. My favorite colors. And for the most part, these were, you know, the ones that turned the heads though. You know, remember the red, but the blue for a long time, the blue pair was going for like $500-600. I see it go all the way up to $700. You get what I'm saying?
And I can't take my eyes off of them.
Yeah. But the red, man, they you know, they were easy to come by. But now they, you know, doing the 86 OGs now with the big bubble or whatnot. I ain't even worried about it. I'm cool with these right here. If I can catch those, you know, I would probably get those and wear the hell out of those and just keep these right here, honestly. But with that said, man, you can't go wrong with the Air Max ones. I love them. Love
They
them.
comfortable shoes too.
Comfortable shoes.
Comfortable shoes. Give it to them.
I think you almost bought a pair.
I
The
actually,
big- when we was
last year
sneakers.
I bought 2 pairs. I bought the ones that are, there's black around the rim,
Yeah.
and the check is black, and it's black, white, and red.
Yeah.
And then I bought these stealth ones that were all black with the little hints of red in it.
Yeah.
That came out, and they went on sale, so I ended up buying them for real also.
Yeah.
I haven't worn the black ones, but the white ones, they go well. Pretty much the outfit I got on, they real clean, they're comfortable. I like them.
And these right here, I got about 13 pair, like every color, like for real. So, and then I'm picky about it. If it got a little check at the bottom, I can't rock with it. You get what I'm saying? It got to be the OG form factor. Yeah. But those are those. But so.
Give us the other one. Give us the other one.
So these right here mean a lot to me. And I wear them. So
I was there when he got those, and I was pissed when I did it. I was so pissed.
I think everybody was pissed. But with that said though, the reason why they mean the most, like this, like the best shoe I hit off SneakerHeads app right here, by far. You know, and like I say, man, like the shoe, just the details.
Yeah, I like
you know,
they just don't make shoes like that.
Yeah, it's like, man,
like to get that dunk, they fall in the same line to me as like the Oregon dunks and just all the different versions that actually they're way better than your just basic dunks in general.
Yeah, these ain't going nowhere, like for sure. You know,
and I can see you doing something, you put some wear and tear.
Put some wear on.
That's what it's supposed to happen.
So yeah, and I mean, I don't see them go. I don't think they went past 550. They float between 450, 550.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, but I mean, like I say, the quality, the details of the shoe, like they did their thing with these right here, even from the shoestrings. Got the regular blue, but yeah, these are fire for sure. So those are mine, man.
That's on my. If I ever run across them at a good deal, I'm gonna pull the trigger. But as of right now, I can't do it. All right, for me, so I know none of y'all have these, but regardless of the fact, so let me start off with first something that is gonna date me. I don't know if y'all remember this. So back in the day, you used to be able to get the foot action. I don't even think this story, if it's out there, I don't even know where it's at.
Yeah.
You used to get a book for it. Now, mind you, that wasn't the main thing. I just kept my clippers in there.
Okay.
I'm in high school at this time.
Okay.
This shoe right here meant so much to me.
That one? The Vince Carter. Okay.
Vince Carter is my favorite player, other than Michael Jordan.
With the shots back.
With the shots back, because you got at that time, those commercials was everything. Exactly. You thought you was gonna jump to the sky, and you wasn't going nowhere. And I kept the clippings. Like I did everything.
Wow.
Keep these clippings of this shoe, right? So,
this fine.
Like I was talking about earlier about how you, at this time, nothing is out of reach for you.
Right.
So I went and I got a pair. Now, mind you, one of the few times I went to StockX, because you're not going to replicate this shoe.
Right.
You're not going to see fakes in this shoe. Still in mint condition, never been worn.
Ooh.
Still good to go. I'm trying to think, what's the date? Creative date on this thing is. So they these are the remakes of them, and they redid them in 2019.
Okay.
So 2019 remakes of them. You can still see like I only on at least one of them. I put just to put my foot in, and took my foot out. The other one's still laced at where it was when I first got it. And that shoe meant so much to me because I remember asking my mom for that shoe. Wasn't gonna happen. She was like, "You're not gonna get no shoe, $200 shoe to play basketball in. Just not gonna happen. Because you got these other shoes out there. You want basketball shoes, get the team shoes. I had to pay $100 to be on the team and get the team shoe. But I kept it with me forever. I kept these clippers with me, and I want to say I've had that shoe now about 3 years. Maybe 3 years. 3 years ago, I don't know what I was doing or what I was thinking, and shout out to Vince Carter for retiring this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he meant a lot in my childhood basketball. Like everybody, my middle name is very close to his middle name. So it's just that concept, like it meant something for me. And like I said, I want to say, what? This had to be early 2000s, these clippings. So it's been with me since then. So that's my most nostalgic shoe, like hands down. Never ever, like, there's nothing else out there for me. Like, no Jordans, no nothing, just that shoe. So
It's one for me, but I don't have it. Back to the Future. Marty McFly.
oh shoot, the bags.
You want those?
The bags.
They charge.
Bruh, the ticket on
Headaches.
that?
Oh,
10,000, 7,000. What is this? Nah.
so let you know, I still got the tag here. $106 is what I paid for these shoes.
Really?
$106.
Yeah, you call it a steal.
But you know they hit you with the shipping fee, process. So the shipping fee is $13, processing fee was $5, so it's $33. But $106 is what I paid for this shoe.
Man, that's a deal. That's a good deal.
Yeah, man, shoe. That's crazy. Think about it. Yep. So 2021 is when I got it right there. 5/24/2021.
Yeah.
Thank you, StockHeads, for helping me do my childhood shoe. Even though what they going through now, but still, yeah. Put that in the box. Probably crumble before I ever put them on.
Don't do
Because I
that.
don't see no reason. Like if I ever meet Vince Carter and I got a chance to have, I know I'm going to meet him and have him sign my shoe.
Yeah.
That's about it. But fellas, I appreciate y'all being here. It was a great conversation. I really enjoyed myself.
That was
I
fun.
don't know about y'all.
Oh, yeah.
But,
That was fun.
and I welcome y'all back. You know, we can do another topic where it ain't got to be sneakers. But I think I had a dope time. Appreciate you again. Appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.
All right. And with that being said, y'all got anything else y'all want to get to the table for?
I mean, SneakerRevival. Look me up on Instagram. Restoration service. We're bringing shoes back to a respectable condition. So, you know, if you have anything you need to be cleaned and restored, just hit me up. Hit me up.
And then we're gonna have,
About you?
for me, shout out to the wife. She buys me a lot of shoes, surprises me. A lot of Air Max 90s, Vapor Max. Thank you, baby. I love you for that.
All right, with that being said, my name is John B. This is
Mario.
This is
Tariq.
All right, and this has been The Breeze, because that's how we flow. Peace out.
Wear your shoes.
Wear your shoes right.